And I am James. And you're not Gage.
Okay, you're not Gage either.
What happened to him? Is he okay?
No, but he's taking a little break for now.
Well, I hope he gets better. Time to go to the principal's corner.
Good morning, NBTHS. This is Mr. Neller. I want to take a moment to welcome all of our students back from spring break. I hope everyone, staff and students, had a restful, relaxing, and enjoyable spring break, and that everyone is recharged for the final push till the end of the school year, which the last day of school will be June 20th, and graduation will be on June 21st. But before we get to the end of the school year, we have an exciting end of the month at NBTHS. This week, our alchemists are putting on their spring musical production of Mean Girls Thursday night at 7 p.m. in the auditorium, Friday at 7 p.m., and then Saturday they have a matinee at 1 o'clock and 7 p.m. I hope you will come out to see this musical production that they have put together this school year. It should be a great show. I would also like to remind all students that we are off from school this coming Friday, April 21st, as some of our students, our Muslim students, will be celebrating Eid. So I want to wish all of them a wonderful holiday and an opportunity to be home with their families this coming Friday, as school will be closed for everyone. Next week, the week of April 24th, is Pep Week, and our annual pep rally, spring pep rally, will take place later that week. So hopefully next week you'll show your Raider pride throughout the week. I hope everyone has a great day, a great rest of April, and we look forward to working through the end of the school year. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. I would definitely need a break too with prom season right around the corner.
Oh my gosh, I haven't even started thinking about a dress yet. Did you have an outfit in mind?
I ordered like a skeleton suit kind of thing.
Corpse core. That's morbid.
I like it. Nobody better steal my idea.
I don't think you have to worry about that, James.
You're right. No one can fall off except for me. Let's see how other people are prepping for prom season right now.
All right, we are going to be going around the building, and we're going to be asking people their opinions on prom and what their plans are for it. Let's go in and see. All right, James, what is your opinion on prom, and do you plan on going on it?
I don't like prom. I'm probably not going.
Okay, why is that?
I got no dates.
I see. All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, Jared, what are your opinions on prom, and what are your plans for it?
I'm pretty excited for it. Prom is on my birthday, so you know I'm about to turn up.
Really? That's interesting. Who are you going to be going with, if anyone?
I'm about to bring my mother.
A mother?
Yeah, I'm about to bring my mother.
Ah, I see. Okay. That's good. I hope to see her there. Thank you for your time. Okay. All right. So what's your opinion on prom, and what are your plans for it?
I think prom is like a fun thing for people to hang out and stuff. And my plans for it, probably nothing much.
Okay. Who are you going with?
No, there's one person I want to go with, but nah.
Ah, okay. Okay, I see where you're coming from. Well, thank you for your time. All right, Jomar, what are your opinions on prom, and what are your plans for it?
I think prom's pretty cool. You know, I like that the school gives us a chance to like have a nice dance at the end of the year when it's warm. Plans wise, I'm planning on going. I don't know what I'm doing yet or what I'm wearing, but
Okay, who are you gonna be going with?
I'm going with my dog for sure.
Your dog?
Yeah.
Oh, what the dog doing? All right, there. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
All right, E-Man. What's your opinion on prom, and what are your plans for it?
Prom? Prom is cool, you know. My plans for prom? You know, might stay at home. If I do go, though.
Who are you going with?
That's a good question. If you need a date, tap in. You already know.
Ah, I see. Okay, thank you. All right, that's all the interviews. I hope everyone has fun. Now, thanks for having me here. Back to the studio.
We'll be back after a quick word from the Mediterranean Club.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
ਹਵਾ ਨੂੰ ਚੀਰਦਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਲੱਗੇ ਬਾਸ ਦੀ ਚੁੰਝਾ ਹੋਰ ਹੱਥ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਜੱਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਫੜ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਇਫ ਦੇ ਕੋਟ ਗੈਸੋਲੀਨਾ ਫੁੱਲਾ ਟੈਂਕੀ ਹੱਥਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੂਜ਼ਿਆ ਮਹਿੰਗੀ ਦੇ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਅੜੀਏ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਿਰ ਲਾਈਟਾਂ ਲੱਗਦੀਆਂ ਤਾਰੇ ਚੜੇ ਸਿਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨੇ ਪਾਰੇ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਉੱਡਦੀ ਫਰਾਰੀ ਲੱਗੇ ਸਪੈਸ਼ ਲਾਈਟਾਂ ਲੱਗਦੀਆਂ ਤਾਰੇ ਚੜੇ ਸਿਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨੇ ਪਾਰੇ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਉੱਡਦੀ ਫਰਾਰੀ ਲੱਗੇ ਸਪੈਸ਼ V12 ਇੰਜਣ ਤੇ ਗੁੰਜੇ ਲਲਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਤੇਜ਼ ਰਫ਼ਤਾਰ ਨੇ 3 ਡਿਗਰੀ ਆ ਹਾਈਵੇ ਤੇ ਉੱਡਣੇ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਇੰਜਣ ਲਾਇਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਬਬ ਲਜ਼ਾਰ ਨੇ ਰੌਲਾ ਸੁਣ ਕਾਰ ਦਾ ਨੀ ਸੀਨੇ ਉੱਡੀ ਡਾਰਦਾ ਨੀ ਟਾਇਰਾਂ ਦੇਖ ਰੋਡੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਛੱਡੀ ਲੱਟਾਂ ਲੱਗਦੀਆਂ ਤਾਰੇ ਚੜੇ ਸਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨੇ ਪਾਰੇ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਉੱਡਦੀ ਫਰਾਰੀ ਲੱਗੇ ਸਪੇਸ ਲੱਟਾਂ ਲੱਗਦੀਆਂ ਤਾਰੇ ਚੜੇ ਸਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨੇ ਪਾਰੇ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਉੱਡਦੀ ਫਰਾਰੀ ਲੱਗੇ ਸਪੇਸ ਲੱਟਾਂ ਲੱਗਦੀਆਂ ਤਾਰੇ ਚੜੇ ਸਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨੇ ਪਾਰੇ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਉੱਡਦੀ ਫਰਾਰੀ ਲੱਗੇ ਸਪੇਸ
You know what? We are not allowed to mention Gage anymore.
It's just weird because he's been on like every single edition.
Yeah, but we can function without him.
Right.
Hey, Gage may be the cornerstone for NBT News, but there's a player like that on the baseball team this year.
Zach K, right?
Yes, let's see how he and the team are doing this season.
Thank you, NBT News. Today we're going to be asking the baseball players how they think about the season and their goals for the season. So, Zach, what's your goals for the season?
I think we want to go back-to-back this year for our GMC championships, and I think we want to win state this year.
I heard that you are 7th in the state this year. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I think it's the highest we've ever been that I remember, and I think number 1's the goal, so that's what we're going to do this year.
And what's your personal goals for the season, Zach?
I just want to win in general. Hopefully win New Jersey Player of the Year, Pitcher of the Year, maybe Gatorade Player of the Year.
All right, Zach.
How does it feel being number 2 public school in the state?
It's definitely a cool experience coming off a GMC championship last year. It's cool to have the recognition now, and something we're really excited about.
And what are your goals as a team for the season?
Definitely win another GMC championship, and then hopefully win a state championship.
And what are some of your personal goals for the season?
Hit the ball far and throw the ball fast.
Thank you.
Jomo, how you feel about the baseball season coming up?
I'm very excited. We have a very good team, a lot of talent, and a great head coach. We'd have to put 2 and 2 together and try to make it the best season in school history.
And what's your prediction for the season?
I don't want to speak too early, but we have a good chance of making it further than we did last year, so I hope we could win the state title this year.
And what's some personal goals that you have for yourself this season?
I want to break the school record in hits. It's not for this year, but it's for all 4 years. So I just have to do good this year and next year, and they'll add up.
And how far are you from this goal?
That's unknown right now. They're figuring that out.
All right, Jomo. Thank you.
How do you feel about being number 7 in the state?
I feel good, but it don't really mean nothing if we don't win games. So, yeah.
So what is your goals for the season?
Just win as many games as possible. Of course, we want a county. Of course, we want a state. But we just got to win as many games as we can.
And what is your personal goals for the season?
Just help the team win as many games as we can, to be honest.
Thank you.
I really hope they do good this season. Back to the studio.
We'll be back after a quick message from Miss Mercier and tomorrow's teachers.
Thanks, guys. So today we're going to be interviewing the members of tomorrow's teachers. Okay, Mrs. Mercier, what is tomorrow's teachers about?
Tomorrow's Teachers is a college-level course where you receive college credit in our school, where we have partnered with Rider University for students to obtain 3 college credits. Next year, it is going to run 11th and 12th period, which we're really excited about. We're able to go out into the district, all the way from the early learning childhood center to the middle school, to the junior high, and all the elementary schools, where my students are able to observe teachers and practice, learn about best practices of education, as well as obviously we observe in the high school arena. We learn about different teaching styles, the theories in education, and do a lot of fun activities.
What kind of activities do you do in tomorrow's teachers?
We do a lot of cooperative learning. We learn about games and such where you're using play to learn. We do a lot of read alouds. The kids practice reading to each other and to the classes to prepare them for possibly becoming an educator. You don't have to want to become a teacher, but it definitely helps you decide where you would fit best.
What kind of student would you recommend taking the class?
I would recommend anybody who is interested in education. We do bring in a lot of guest speakers. I want to make sure that all of my students know all the different parts to a school, because it's not just the traditional roles that kids think about. And also it's 3 college credits for $250, which is really, really, really cost effective at the end of the day.
Thank you very much. That was great.
Thank you.
Okay, Sky, what are you doing tomorrow's teachers?
We make lesson plans, we do a lot of fun activities, and we go into classrooms and observe and help teachers in their classrooms.
All right, Caleb. What are you doing tomorrow's teachers?
So tomorrow's teachers, compared to a lot of other classes, there's not really any homework, not really any tests or quizzes. Instead, you're really learning about what being a teacher is like, and a big highlight is that you get to go to other schools and other classrooms and observe.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Would you recommend the class for upcoming upperclassmen?
Most definitely. For one, it's senior-only class, so you get to hang out with just your fellow seniors.
That's all the interviews for today. Now back to the studio.
That program seems so fun.
Oh, do you want to be a teacher?
Oh God, no. But I love yelling at kids.
Well, we have a new English teacher here at NBTHS, and hopefully she's a better teacher than James is.
Thank you guys so much for that intro. If you don't know already, my name is Celeste, and this month for our new teacher segment, we'll be interviewing a mom of four, a master's degree recipient, and someone who works at the English department here at school. If you guessed correctly, you're right, it's Miss DeLuca. Why don't we go interview her and see what she has to say? Miss DeLuca is a new teacher who is a mom of four in the English department. She has her master's in educational leadership, and she hopes to use it to become a principal or supervisor in the future. She spent the last 14 years working at Union High School, where she ran SGO, coached cheer, and ran the middle school newspaper for a number of years. Hi, Ms. DeLuca. So my first question is, how was it working at your previous school system, and why did you decide to leave?
Oh, it was great. I worked there for about 14 years, and I loved it, but it was time to move. I wanted to move closer, and I also wanted a better sense of community within the school, and I feel like North Brunswick really has that, so I was excited to come work here.
How was the adjustment from your old school to NBTHS?
It's definitely a different environment, but I'm very happy. It was a little difficult this year because I didn't get to come till October, but otherwise it was great.
How is it teaching students that are your children's age, and do you think it's made being a parent easier?
I think it's funny watching the similarities between my children and the children here and seeing how they act and what the differences are and the similarities. I don't think it's made my parenting experience any easier because the children here like me a lot more than my children at home.
Thank you so much, Ms. DeLuca. Thanks for taking the time to meet with me, Ms. DeLuca, and I wish you the best of luck on your journey here at NBTHS. Back to the studio.
Nice to meet you, Ms. DeLuca. So, James, what are you doing this weekend?
Probably watching the Barbie trailer. How about you?
Well, I didn't have anything planned, so I was wondering if you wanted to hang out.
Well, I have to keep my work and my school life separated. It's like basic mental health.
We're literally friends outside of school. You FaceTimed me yesterday.
Where's the evidence?
Well, you know what? Whatever. I'm just going to ask Carla to go to the robotics competition with me.
Wait, that sounds fun.
Too late. Let's get a preview of what me and Carla are going to go see.
Hi, today we will be interviewing and learning about what goes on in robotics. Why should people join robotics?
If you want to get hands-on with tools and learn some electrical, mechanical, or coding, we do all sorts of stuff. We even have a marketing team.
How's the season going so far?
Good. So far we've gone to 3 competitions, and we've ended up second in all of them.
I'm here with Kevin Raj. Kevin Raj is on the robotics team. Kevin Raj, how's the season going so far?
The season's going really well as of now. We've got finalists in the district. I'm not district, but we got finalists 3 times, and it should go well in Lehigh.
What is one hard thing in robotics?
So the hardest thing in robotics that I feel is when we get a problem, troubleshooting that problem. Because sometimes when we get a problem, we don't immediately know the idea for that problem. We have to think about it after some time and then get that solution for the problem.
So far, we've done 3 competitions. We finished in the top 10 each one. And we've taken an underdog team into the playoffs and finished second every single time. So it's like the best worst hat trick that you can have. At this point, we're at the regional competition. There's about 60 teams here, and we're currently ranked 16th. So at this point, our goal is to kick the butt here, make enough points, and put up a big enough effort to earn qualifications for the World Championship in Houston. That's the first priority. The second priority is to bring back another blue banner to the MRC. We haven't had one of those in a while, so that would be our dream at that point. And then after that, obviously, if we can make it to Houston, another world championship for the school would really be what we want. And this robot has a lot of potential to do it.
That's all. Robotics seems very fun. Back to the studio.
Okay, you want to take me to the robotics competition? There has to be something else we can do.
There's tons of stuff we could do. We can go to the Mean Girls musical that's coming up.
As if.
Wrong movie.
Oh.
Well, this is awkward. Let's see what other events are coming in this month at NBTHS.
Today and tomorrow after school, junior prom tickets are on sale. They are also available next week after school from Tuesday through Thursday, April 25th through April 27th. The spring musical Mean Girls starts tomorrow. The shows are as follows: Thursday at 7 p.m., Friday at 7 p.m., Saturday at 1 p.m., and Saturday at 7 p.m. Next week is Pep Week with a pep rally on Friday. Friday, April 28th at 7 p.m. is the Class of 2026 SGO Dodgeball Tournament. Thursday, May 4th is a 12-12 closing for students. Teachers must stay. Friday, May 5th is the Latin Club Cinco de Mayo celebration at 7 p.m. The following Friday, May 12th at 7 p.m. is Innovasion presented by the Mediterranean Club. Check out their promo at the end of the news. Thursday, May 18th is the spring concert at 7 p.m. and Friday the 19th is a 12-12 closing. As always, visit GreaterMiddlesexConference.com to see what teams are playing and show up and support the Raider teams.
Hey, we did pretty well without Gage.
You lost.
Wait, what? Oh, dang it. Ugh. Well, until next time, MBTHS.
Hopefully next month he'll be back. This was a ton of stress.
I know, right?